Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. According to historical records, Zheng was the son of King Zhuangxiang of Qin and Zhao. Since his father had been a hostage in the state of Zhao, Zheng was born in the capital of Zhao, Handan. After his father became the crown prince of Qin, Zheng was brought back to Qin. In 247 BCE, Zheng succeeded to the throne of the Qin state. In 238 BCE, he quelled the rebellion of the Marquis of Changxin, eliminated the influential minister Lu Buwei, and began ruling personally, employing capable outsiders like Li Si and Wei Liao. Starting in 230 BCE, Zheng successively conquered the 6 states of Han, Zhao, Wei, Chu, Yan, and Qi, ultimately completing the grand task of unifying China. Therefore, Zheng believed that he embodied the virtues of the 3 sovereigns and the achievements of the 5 emperors, so he began using the title emperor. This title originated from the merging of the 3 sovereigns and the 5 emperors, and marked the first time the term emperor appeared in Chinese history. Zheng referred to himself as Shi Huang, or the first emperor. In terms of political reforms, the first emperor of Qin abolished the feudal system and established a centralized bureaucratic system with a hierarchical structure from the central government to the local level, laying the foundation for over 2,000 years of political administration in China. Initially, he divided the country into 36 administrative districts, which increased to 46 as the territory expanded, with the capital set in Xianyang. The highest government positions were the chancellor, the imperial inspector, and the grand marshal, collectively known as the 3 lords. Local officials in charge of districts were called shou, while county officials were called ling. In terms of the economy, the first emperor implemented a series of reforms, the most important of which was the unification of currency and weights and measures. He established 2 types of currency, gold and copper. Gold, called shangbi, was measured in yi, with each yi equivalent to 20 taels of gold. Copper coins, called xiabi, were standardized with a round shape and a square hole in the middle, with a standard weight of half a tael. Gold coins were primarily used for imperial rewards, while copper coins became the main currency in circulation. Furthermore, the use of items such as pearls, jade, tortoise shells, and silver as currency was prohibited. Regarding weights and measures, during the Warring States period, each state had its own system, which was not unified. The first emperor decided to adopt the Qin state standards for length, volume, and weight, and eliminate all incompatible systems. For land measurement, the Qin established new units, 6 steps, approximately 23.1 centimeters, for 1 foot, and 240 steps for 1 mu, about 1/15 of an acre. The mu system continued unchanged for 1,000 years. Culturally, the first emperor implemented the policy of uniform writing and standardized carts and tracks, meaning that the entire country would use the same script and vehicle track standards. Centered in Xianyang, roads were built to connect all regions of the country, and laws were made the foundation of education, with government officials serving as models for the people. Militarily, the first emperor launched an expedition to the north to conquer the Xiongnu, took control of the Hunan region, and built the Great Wall, which stretched for thousands of miles. He also launched a southern campaign against the Baiyue and constructed the Ling Canal, linking the Yangtze and Pearl River systems. These greatly facilitated communication and trade between the north and south. However, as a great emperor, he too could not escape the fate of aging and death. In his quest to prolong his life, the first emperor constantly searched for elixirs of immortality, hoping to rid himself of the troubles brought by aging. According to the records of the grand historian, the first emperor deeply believed in the legend of immortality and, in order to achieve this goal, he recruited several alchemists and commanded them to find methods for him to live forever. Among them, there was a particularly notable sorcerer named Su Fu. Legend has it that he was a disciple of the famed sage Giguzi, and was highly knowledgeable in multiple fields such as astronomy, navigation, and medicine. Due to Su Fu's intellect and reputation, Emperor Qin Shi Huang entrusted him with the important task of searching for the elixir of immortality. Thus, Emperor Qin Shi Huang sent Su Fu to the Yingzhou, which is present-day Japan, to seek the legendary elixir of eternal life. Furthermore, Emperor Qin Shi Huang ordered Su Fu to set sail multiple times in search of the fabled Penglai fairyland. According to legend, Penglai was a mystical place that held a potion capable of prolonging life and granting immortality. However, Penglai fairyland was merely a place in ancient myths, and no one had ever truly seen it. On one occasion, while Emperor Qin Shi Huang was touring and preparing to return to Xianyang from Wuxian, he happened to pass the Yangtze River. He decided to take a boat along the river, ultimately traveling north to Langia. At that time, Su Fu received the news and hurried to welcome the emperor. However, because he had not found the elixir of immortality, he was extremely anxious and feared punishment. So, Su Fu quickly came up with a plan and decided to lie. He told Emperor Qin Shi Huang that he had indeed found Penglai fairyland, and the elixir of immortality was real. However, along the way, a gigantic Jiao fish had blocked their path, preventing them from reaching Penglai. Su Fu then requested the emperor to send some expert archers to help them deal with the great Jiao fish and kill it with crossbows, allowing them to continue their journey. Coincidentally, Emperor Qin Shi Huang had once dreamed of battling a sea god with a human face. After waking, he felt that the dream was unusual, so he summoned a diviner to interpret it. Upon hearing the dream, the diviner explained that the dream represented the word chu, which means to eliminate. According to the diviner, the gods are invisible to the naked eye and often appear as large fish or Jiao dragons to warn rulers about certain matters. The great fish in the dream represented an evil god that must be eliminated in order to welcome a benevolent god who would protect the ruler. After hearing the diviner's explanation, Emperor Qin Shi Huang decided to take action himself. He ordered his men to bring all the necessary tools to capture the great fish. And he also carried a crossbow, prepared to shoot the great Jiao fish from his dream at any moment. Thus, he embarked on a quest to find the fish, starting from Langia. Traveling north all the way to Rongqing Mountain, but he could not find any sign of the great fish. Refusing to give up, Emperor Qin Shi Huang decided to continue his journey. Finally, upon reaching Jifu Mountain, he saw the legendary great fish. He immediately ordered his men to string their bows, and took up his crossbow himself, launching a fierce attack on the great fish. With everyone's combined effort, Emperor Qin Shi Huang succeeded in killing the great Jiao fish, which symbolized the evil god, and brought it back to Xianyang. It is worth noting that in ancient Chinese texts, the great Jiao fish referred to the coastal areas around present-day Yantai, Shandong, where various rare and exotic creatures often appeared. The most famous of these was the great Jiao fish that Emperor Qin Shi Huang killed. So, what exactly was this great Jiao fish? What kind of fish was it? And what did Emperor Qin Shi Huang do with it after he killed it and brought it back? The answer began to gradually unfold with the discovery of the tomb of Emperor Ming Shenzong, Zhuijuan, known as the Ming Dingling tomb. Archaeologists discovered 3 large urns in the tomb, containing a viscous substance that had been sealed for over a century. Through modern technological analysis, scientists concluded that this substance was whale oil, refined from whales. Historical records indicate that this whale oil was used as the fuel for the eternal lamps in the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, ensuring that the lights in the underground mausoleum remained burning for eternity. According to Taiping Yulan, a historical text, after the great Jiao fish that Qin Shi Huang killed died, its body released a massive amount of oil. Reportedly as much as 9 qing, an ancient Chinese unit of measurement. Such a large volume of oil could only be produced by a whale. Therefore, This strongly suggests that the great Jiao fish might have been a whale. Whale hunting has a long history, and ancient people were familiar with capturing whales. Thus, this discovery is not surprising. Although Qin Shi Huang's tomb cannot currently be excavated due to the need for cultural relics protection, the historical records and the whale oil unearthed from the Ming Dingling tomb suggest that the great Jiao fish Qin Shi Huang killed was very likely a whale. According to related historians, Qin Shi Huang, as the first emperor to unify China, left a legacy and influence that will be forever recorded in history. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.